good morning from a very sunny Derbyshire. The weather's changing. I mean, today's absolutely amazing. So I'm starting to think now about bike packing trips I could do. So this morning I'm going to do a review of the Alpkit Tarpstar 1, which is brilliant for bike packing and also perfect for backpacking as well. This is my initial review. I'm actually going to use it for a bike packing trip I've got planned. So here's the pack size. You could make it much smaller if you put it in a compression sack. Now it doesn't come with a pole, but you can order a Vertex pole which retails just under £28. It only weighs 1100 grams. It's for one person and basically it's a tarp with an inner. If you're using this tent for backpacking, you don't need to buy the carbon Vertex pole because you probably have a walking pole that you could use instead. The pole needs to be 125 centimetres long. Let's go and put it up.
At this point, I should say, when I do reviews, I only ever say what I really think. If I don't like it, you'll know. Here you can see me putting the tent up. It's fairly straightforward. This is only the second time I've done it and it went up with no problems at all. What really surprised me is just how roomy it is inside. If you were stuck in it for a day, you would survive. You could even invite a friend round.
You can see one of the things that you need to do is once you've got it up, you need to go around, adjust the pegs, make sure that you got the tension right on the inner in relation to the outer. So you've got a nice gap between the inner and it's not touching the outer walls. But you know, that's quite easy to do. And the bit that I really like is if you arrive somewhere, it's rainy, you can get this outer up 100 miles an hour. So you could at least try and get yourself out of the rain. So, I mean, that's perfect. And the inside has actually got a bit of a, is like a big midge net really. So I suppose in reality, if you are somewhere where it's midge free, you don't even need that inner up at all. So you got your little outer up, dead quick, boom, in you get. Let's take a look inside. Now, this door can be folded up and hooked back like that. And you can also do this. Look, you can have a room from your bedroom as well. So a panoramic view. So how brilliant's that? I am really impressed with the amount of space that you have. The sleeping space is certainly more longer than, you've got 7 foot of sleeping space. If you're 6 foot, you can sit here. Okay, you can't sit over there, but you know, when you're doing lightweight bike packing, there are compromises. And this vestibule here is huge. You can get masses of stuff in there. You get all your bike bags, stick them all there. Get them out of the weather. I'm really impressed. I would feel really comfortable cooking in here as well because you've got so much room. You've got a midge net if you're dealing with midges in Scotland or elsewhere. That's absolutely perfect. I've read that this is actually really good in strong winds, and I'm guessing that's because of the shape. It's got no guy ropes, so you haven't got problems of falling over them or trying to get them in very difficult terrain. So first impressions are really positive. Any negatives? Well, I've already bent one of the pegs, so I would upgrade the pegs, but that is it. So basically this is a tarp tent with a midge net inner. I'd use it late spring and summer. I first saw this tent last year at the Haversige tent show. There were expensive tents, they're mid-range tents, and there were cheaper tents. And the one that really impressed me was this Tarpstar 1. Retails at just under £140. You know, I tried to get one to have a look at after that, but they all sold out straight away. Now, if you fancy having a look, on the 10th and 11th of May, again, there is another tent show in Hathersage, and I'll put the details in the notes below the video. I'd like to say a huge thanks to all those wonderful people who have already subscribed to my channel. Now, I'm begging now, I am so close to 3,000 subscribers. Please, 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 can you help me? If you could subscribe, you would absolutely make my day. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Tannenbaum Campsite for allowing me to film this video in the field. It's a wonderful campsite, Alderwasley, just outside Belper, 3 miles away from the High Peak Trail. Shining Cliff is just up the road, great MTB riding, as is Black Rocks as well. I'm going to be using this tent on a camping trip fairly soon, so watch out for the video. A quick thanks to Alpkit for the loan of the tent. You're not going to get this one back, you'll have to catch me first. Thanks a lot, bye.